Saturday, the Golden Hurricane played host to New Mexico in the final non-league game of the season. Find out what happens next on the Philip Montgomery Show.
The Philip Montgomery Show, brought to you by St. Francis Health System, by River Spirit Casino, by Pepsi, and by Bill Knight Ford. Now your host, Bruce Howard.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to the Philip Montgomery Show. I'm Bruce Howard. The Hurricane took on New Mexico on Saturday in a beautiful sun-splashed autumn afternoon. Unfortunately, the result wasn't what we all wanted. The final was 16-13 in favor of New Mexico. We'll talk about the lead up to the game and then first half highlights coming your way next on the Philip Montgomery Show. Welcome back to the Philip Montgomery Show, the 8th all-time meeting between TU and New Mexico. The Hurricane leading the series 5-2, and Tulsa had won 3 in a row. Here's the lead up to the game and first half highlights. My broadcast partner Rick Corey and head coach Philip Montgomery. Gentlemen.
All right, thanks, Bruce. Coach, coming into this, one of the biggest problems is replicating in practice what New Mexico does. You can take guys out there and run option all day. It's different really doing it. How'd you do that this week?
Well, I thought our scout team did a nice job of it, but you knew coming into it after the first drive was going to be important, because anytime you're playing this style of offense, you know, you can't really simulate that in practice. So I thought our guys came off the field after the first drive and then really locked in and were flying around and really played our angles a lot better.
Coming into this, obviously you had a difficult loss last week. What did you do to keep them going during the first part of the week? I thought you had really good practices.
Yeah, I think our guys are resilient when it comes to that. I mean, I thought they really bounced back well in practice. We worked hard. I think that showed today. I thought our defense played extremely well, created some turnovers, had some great stops in there. You know, offensively, we just never really got going.
Now, you're going to see a first half of highlights that's got a lot of option football on a hot summer day. It's actually fall, but it sure doesn't feel like it. It feels like it's summer. Here's Tulsa and New Mexico, the first half at H.A. Chapman Stadium.
He approaches the ball, the angled run up, and here's the kick. High and end over end coming to the near side, grabbed by Lilly. Lilly will bring it out, right hash mark 10-15 to the 20, and then met there at the 20 and knocked down. So it's 1st and 10 at their 33 for New Mexico. No score here early. And a fake handoff, rolling it to the left on the option play. It's Gerhardt, breaks free 40, 45-50, 45 of Tulsa, and out on the far boundary, finally knocked down at the 40 to the 35 to the 34 on the late pitch to Owens. Out of the shotgun, Gerhardt on 1st and 10 at the 19. All running plays so far. Gerhardt on the option near side, cuts it back, breaks a tackle 15, 10-5, dives into the end zone, touchdown. A broken tackle at the 15-yard line, 19-yard touchdown run. And they have a 4-man front plus 2 guys looking to blitz. Handoff goes to Brooks, and Brooks gets nailed, and he's able to lean forward across the 47, maybe to the 46.5. Another Barber and Bart's flag on the play. 3rd down and 9. Back to pass. President with backside pressure. Now throws over the middle. Caught at the 35 and diving down to the 31. It's Hobbs with the catch. They'll set it down at the 40. This is a 50-yard attempt for Redford Jones. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. It has the distance, and it is good. He knocked it through, and he had room to spare. And the single setback is Owens on 2nd and 6. Here's the snap and a fake handoff. Now rolling is Gerhardt, flips it out to the right side. A man is wide open on the right side, and down the right boundary, Chris Dravis, the receiver, 35-40, 42-yard line, 18-yard gain. Out of the shotgun, Gerhardt, a guy to his left, a guy to his right. Here's the snap and a fake handoff, Gerhardt to the left side. Now he flips it out to the left side. It is caught on the run. Davis on the far boundary got knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's Sanders with a 34-yard field goal attempt, right hash mark. This year he is 3 of 4 on field goal attempts. Here's his shot on the way, and it is good as he boots it through, trailing 10-3 to New Mexico. with just under 14 minutes to go in the first half. And there is Brewer with the handoff off the right side. He gets bottled up and hammered on the play. It'll be at the 24-yard line, second down 11 from their 24. Back to pass, President. President looks and flings it high in the air on the near side, and it is incomplete and flags fly. That's got to be interference charged to Jason Burrell. Did he actually catch the ball, though, here on the near side at the 40? So I think he maybe did. Well, Burrell was banging into the receiver, Justin Hobbs, and it'd be a 35-yard gain if indeed it holds. Western Sun Federal Credit Union first down for TU. Here's the snap, and the handoff goes off the right side. Brewer through a hole, 40, 35, 30, breaks a tackle, 25, 20, near boundary, 15, 10, and down to the 6-yard line. Huge gain. 35 yards for D'Angelo Brewer, and Jake Rothschiller saved the touchdown. They'll spot it at the 7-yard line with 13 minutes to play in the first half. Here's the snap and the handoff. Brewer again slashing to the right and diving into the end zone. Touchdown Tulsa. It's 10-9. 4-yard touchdown run by D'Angelo Brewer, and the Hurricane 1 extra point away from tying this one up. To his right and left again, Owens and Chestnut. Here's the snap. And the handoff goes up the middle. Owens bounces off a guy, bangs to the left side, numbers to the 35, and slid out of bounds at about the 32. Running backs right behind him are Chestnut and Owens. And a fake handoff, option left, gets the first down. Gerhardt to the 25, down to the 20, to the 18-yard line as for New Mexico. Back to pass, Gerhardt. Gerhardt running out of time. He gets sacked back at the 22-yard line. Hurricane with a terrific rush. And getting in there for TU was Colton Schindler and Jeremy Smith. Out of the hold of the punter, Bojorquez. Snap back, it's low. He handles it. The ball down and the kick is on the way, and it is good.
At halftime, the Golden Hurricane trailing New Mexico 13-10. We'll talk second half adjustments and get you to second half highlights. That's coming up next on the Philip Montgomery Show. At halftime, your score is 13-10 in favor of New Mexico. Tulsa to get the ball to start the second half. Let's go back to Rick Corey and head coach Philip Montgomery with halftime adjustments and second half highlights.
Thanks, Bruce. Coach, to start the second half, it's really hot. You got guys cramping already, so do they, and it's a really tight game. Here in the locker room, how much was it important just to get them hydrated again?
Yeah, we just needed to hydrate. I thought our guys kind of really played with the heat pretty well. You know, we had a couple of guys. I think one of them that we thought was a cramp was more of a hamstring deal, and so I think overall our guys, we did a nice job of rotating guys in on defense, had a lot of young guys playing on defense, but those guys I thought played extremely well.
Right, coming up at the half here, you really, after that first series, I thought your defense really settled. So the offensive message at the half, what were you trying to do?
Yeah, I mean, we were getting the ball first drive of the half, and we knew it was vitally important for us to go out and try to establish some momentum, get some points on the board, break the ice on the scoreboard here early. And so we picked up a first down. We did a couple of things in there, but we just didn't finish those drives. And this is a team that's been very good against the run. Been tough on us sledding a little bit today, and we got behind the chains too many times, and you ended up in those long third down situations that are always tough to convert.
You watch how many times Tulsa gives itself an opportunity to win here in the second half, especially defensively with great plays. Here's the second half of Tulsa and the Lobos.
Out of the shotgun, Gerhardt. Gerhardt on second down and long has the snap and drops back to pass. The quarterback throws right side down the sideline, and it is out of bounds, caught and then out of bounds by the receiver Davis. 21-yard gain.
Ruling on the field is a completed catch.
At the 35. Out of the shotgun, Gerhardt. Motion from left to right by a receiver. Back to pass goes Gerhardt. Now throws near side. It's caught by Chestnut. Breaks the tackle. 35. Gets it down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. Gerhardt out of the shotgun. Has the snap. Hands it off. Up the middle. Stuffed on the play is McQuarley. Did he get the first down? And Jeremy Poplin on the sideline says no, he didn't. Right, Gerhardt out of the shotgun on fourth down. Here's the snap. Fake handoff. He fumbled the football. It's loose, and Tulsa recovers. Diamond Cannon recovers the fumble at the 7-yard line. And once that ball was fumbled, there was no way the play would go on any further. And Tulsa somehow holds. Out of the shotgun, awaiting his president. He has the snap and hands it off to Brewer. Brewer sifting to the left, and he dives forward to the 10. So this is a huge play for the Golden Hurricane. Out of the shotgun, President has the snap, fakes a handoff, back to pass, loads of time. He waits, he runs to the right, now throws the ball to the near side, caught by Hobbs at the 20 and knocked out of bounds. Chad President bought himself some time. A terrific play by Tulsa's quarterback, and credit to the offensive line.
Yeah, those guys did a nice job. Now,
TU ready to go, and they roll the clock because the last play was not a real stoppage of the clock. It was an injury. Handoff left side, Brewer around the corner. Big hole, 25-30, 35-40. He's in midfield, 45, 40, 30, 25. Knocked out of bounds at the 22-yard line. And the Hurricane almost got a TD on that one. Michael Sewell stopped a touchdown, 46-yard gain for D'Angelo Brewer, and they had to go wide to get it. Now for D-Brew, another 100-yard game for him. Back to pass, Chad President throws right side, caught by Johnson, and he's able to struggle forward to the 14-yard line, close to a first down. 26-yard field goal from the left hash mark for Redford Jones. Snap back, ball down, kick on the way, and it is good, and we're tied up again. Off balance, and now he operates from the 25. He turns and drops back to pass on play action. Now throws over the middle. A man is wide open, caught at midfield, and tumbling down is Zanier Schuler, a tight end. Out of the shotgun, Gerhardt. Gerhardt has the snap, turns, now runs the option to the right side, and the late pitch is fumbled. The ball is loose. It's on the turf. Who gets it? I think New Mexico has it back at the 14-yard line. Great chance for Tulsa off of the fumbled pitch by Chestnut. And Manny Bunch was there to blow up the play and nearly come up with the ball. So there's 4 of them back there. Third down. Here's the snap. Gerhardt back to pass. He gets hit as he throws. The ball is tipped and intercepted by Suits. Suits upfield to the 25, to the 30, 35, 39-yard line. Craig Suits with the interception for Tulsa as the quarterback. Gerhardt got hit as he was throwing. And the Golden Hurricane will get the ball at about their 39-yard line. Second down and 10. President has the snap, fakes a handoff, drops back to pass, throws to the near side. It's caught by Stewart at the 42, and he is jostled backwards. Let's see what forward progress they give him. Second and 9 from the 46. Fake handoff back to pass. He throws, and it is a diving interception at the 42-yard line for New Mexico. Bijan Parker with an interception. Third down and 4 from the 39 of Tulsa. Huge play, 1:19 remaining, and here's the snap. They run the option off the left side. Gerhardt breaks a tackle at the 40, dives for the first down to the 35, and the Hurricane missed a huge tackle. Bojorquez the holder. The snap, the ball is down. Here's the kick. It's on the way, and it is good. New Mexico has won the game 16-13.
So the final 16-13 New Mexico, that's 2 weeks in a row on a very difficult field goal to end it. Coach, you get paid to be a lot of things, but psychologist is one of them. In the locker room, what do you say?
Well, you know, we just talked about who we are, and we're family, and we're going to stick together. And, you know, it's a lot easier to do things when you're winning.
Sure.
You know, this is when you're really going to get battle tested, and you're going to find out who your leaders are and guys that are really going to step up in those situations. So I thought our guys, they're determined, they're upset obviously, but they know we just got to go back to work because we don't get a break. I mean, they're all right here, and so we got a tough one in Navy coming to town this weekend, and we got to be ready to play.
Were there 1 or 2 keys in the second half you thought really made a huge difference? You
know, I really thought right there when Craig got the interception, huge play right there, and we're just shy of midfield, and we take a shot down the field. If we hit that, I think the ball game's over at that point. Our defense was playing so well. We just never could get the lead. If we ever got the lead, I think we could have established something and been able to do some things. But we've got to be more consistent offensively for those things to happen.
Well, it doesn't get any easier. We call the second season is coming up. You don't see option football anymore, right? You're going to see 3 in a row. When we come back, we'll talk about Navy. That's next on the Philip Montgomery Show.
The Philip Montgomery Show continues now with our feature segment, and on 60 Seconds With, we ask the players, what's your favorite food to cook, to prepare yourself?
I'm the best cook on the team. I just want to throw that out there. But what food do I cook the best? My chicken is pretty solid.
Food, I cook anything the best. Let's get that on the table real fast. But salmon, I can throw down on some salmon with some rice pilaf, some potatoes on the side, some broccoli.
What food do I cook best? Honestly, probably some noodles, probably, to tell you the truth. I'm not a real big, I can't cook like that at all.
Ooh! I'd probably say fried chicken.
What makes it so good?
I made it. Fried. Yeah, fried meat. Coach Andy won't like that, but I don't really like baked chicken. It's too soft for me.
Everybody say they can cook it, but I get it to where it's crisp. You know what I'm talking about?
What do you do different? That's what's your style?
I can't give it up. It's a way you gotta cook it, you know what I'm saying? I can't give it up to you, I'm sorry.
Probably chicken, just because I cook it so much, pretty much every day. Just grilled chicken, chicken and steak, barbecue sauce, little barbecue seasoning. Sweet Baby Ray's, for sure.
Cook the best? I don't even know what to call it, but my grandma actually taught me how to do this. They call it, I think it's a nest or something, I can't remember. But you tear a hole in the bread, throw an egg in there, and just kind of like French toast, throw some syrup on it. Best I can do. Not much of a cook.
What food do I cook the best? I cook tacos pretty good.
Mexican food. I mean, my mom, she made tacos when I was young, and I always loved and couldn't wait for the taco day. So as soon as I got into my apartment, that was the first dish I had to get coached up on.
What I put in there? I don't know, whatever I feel like it that day. But you got the beef and then the veggies and stuff and sour cream, top it off. Some salsa, call it a day.
Yeah, when you start it off, you got to put the meat in there. Let it cook a little bit. Then you got to put your Rosetta beans, your seasoning. I mean, seasoning is really however you want to do it, but I use a little Lawry's. You got to have a little bit of Taco Bell taco seasoning, and then you just let it cook, and there's a lot of extra stuff too.
Hard shell, soft shell?
Soft shell, man, and nachos. I'm not really a hard shell guy, man. I just eat nachos.
Anything with instructions. I can cook anything with instructions. I get the packet, I look at it, say 15 minutes, I'm gonna put 15 minutes on the clock, and that's how long it's gonna cook.
Welcome back to the Philip Montgomery Show. Rick Corey along with the head coach of the Golden Hurricane, Philip Montgomery. I mentioned going in, you got a couple option teams coming up. They all run the option a little bit differently, but does it help having live action snaps against it?
Well, at least now we can have some things that will translate. Now some of the, the way Navy runs theirs compared to the way New Mexico did, and then Tulane the next week and how they're going to run theirs. All of those have their own little unique twist to it, but there's some basic principles. You still got to take dive, you still got to take quarterback, you still got to take pitch, and the angles and the pursuit things that you got to do are still viable.
Certainly offensively, you were just so close to getting it clicking. You had a couple of deep balls that were just not there during the week. Is it just rep that, rep that, rep that?
Yeah, we just got to continue to keep repping that. I thought Chad made some really good throws. We had some that were open that we missed. Anytime you're throwing the ball down the field like that, it's always a 50-50 shot. And so percentages kind of downplay that part of it, but we'll hit those. And then, if you're going to play that type of defense and we hit a few of those, all of a sudden game can get out of hand in a hurry. So we'll keep repping it. We'll keep working it. Receivers will keep taking pride in what they're doing. Chad's going to continue to get better.
It's hard to talk about some wins in a day like this, but I thought you had one with your Alzheimer's walk.
Yeah, we really did. I mean, we had such great support from you, the city of Tulsa, and all the workers that came up and helped with the event. My wife was unbelievable in it. It was a great day for that. No matter if you donated money to it, or you just came to the walk, or you just participated in it, or you were on Twitter and you were retweeting something, all those things are important, and we appreciate all the love and support that we got to fight this deadly disease, and it's a special thing for me and my family.
Absolutely. Well, there's only one time I'll ever ask you to pull against the U.S. military. It's next week. Tulsa Navy right here at H.A. Chapman. We'll see you then.
All right, guys, another option team coming into town on Saturday as the Hurricane taking on the Naval Academy right here at H.A. Chapman Stadium. So it'll be assignment football again, and your assignment is to come out to the game. The number is 918-631-GO-TU for ticket information or TulsaHurricane.com. The game starts at 2:30 right here at H.A. Chapman Stadium. For my broadcast partner, Rick Corey, and for head coach Philip Montgomery, I'm Bruce Howard. We'll see you next Saturday.
The Philip Montgomery Show has been brought to you by St. Francis Health System, by River Spirit Casino, by Pepsi, and by Bill Knight Ford. The Philip Montgomery Show has been a presentation of Golden Hurricane Sports Properties and a Kane Vision production.